let's start the button band. You want your work right side facing. We're starting in the bottom right hand corner, the right front should I say. We're doing double crochet all the way up. On the second row we will be doing buttonholes on this side. I've put one double crochet in one of the chains right in the bottom corner, and then I've put one round the post, so it is chains but I've put it, we'll call it the post, and then in the natural top, a bit like where you've sewn your sleeve, where the natural holes are at the top and bottom of your stitches, these natural holes, and that's what you want. So every treble row you want 2 double crochet. When you come to your double crochet row you want 1, so it's 2 1 2 1. Up to the plain treble crocheting you want 2 in each, and like I say, I do 1 round the post, so even if it's a chain 2, put 1 round the post, 1 in the hole above, 1 round the post, 1 in the hole above, and it just spaces them out evenly. You can put 2 in, not in, around the post each, but because you've got that natural hole, you then make it gapey. I personally don't like it, but so long as you put 2 in your treble ends, row ends, in your double crochet on your skirt, you just want 1. Go right up to the top here, the corner edge, and I'll meet you there. I'll do mine off camera. I've gone all the way up. You can see it lays flat. If you don't have enough, it pulls it in. If you have too much, it waves. But the rule of thumb is 1 in a double crochet and 2 in a treble row end. So it doesn't matter what stitch you do on the end, that's the rule of thumb. Now I found, going around this corner, I just chained 1. Doesn't mean anything, it's just to get you around the corner. And there was 1 2 3 4. But the first 3 you want to put a double crochet in there, 1 in each. This is where you slip stitched. It's a little bit fiddly. And then pop 1 in that corner as well, in the base of that chain 2, around the chain 2, in the natural hole above, because you're doing on your treble rows now, row ends, chain 2 at the top, and then don't forget to pop 1 in the top of the chain 2. Can you see? Just in the top there. And then that should decrease. Put 1 in there. Now it's a bit of fingers and thumbs now because of all the tail ends. Put them round on the inside of your work. And then 1, that's the last stitch of the front, and then you're jumping across. It is gaping, but there's a chain 2 on the top of the sleeve, on the right hand sleeve. So get your hook in there, and then it will pull it together. Don't worry about those tails, they'll get sorted later. This is why I like to leave them. And then 1 double crochet, 1 stitch all the way around the neck. Now again, when you come to the joins, don't forget to put a stitch in the chains as well as the stitches. Again, you've come to your joins, a little bit fiddly. Don't forget your chain 2 on top of the sleeve there on the left, and then your decrease stitch, and then there's another chain 2. Well, that's a treble, sorry, I'm thinking of I'm looking at the other way. The front is the chain 2. You had 5 stitches at the top of your sleeves. And then sometimes you have to be really careful. There's 3 stitches on each front top. So it's chain 2, your decrease and the treble. So make sure you get all 3. Oh, it's so fiddly. I'll pull that over the top. Then just put your, going down the left front, you stitch in the natural hole, then round the post, and do that all the way down. One in the corner, the base of the stitch, just makes that nice graduation. One in each of your unworked stitches. Don't forget the chain 2, and I'll chain 1 just to go around the bend, and then you start back on your hole, around the post, in the hole, around the post, and you do exactly the same as you've come up the front. I'll meet you back here. Put your last double crochet in that first chain there. Let's mark where the buttons are going to go, the button holes. That's where I've put mine. If you want to pause the video and pop your stitch markers or a safety pin if you've got them, if you've got one. And why I do that as well, put those bright coloured stitch markers in, when I go back around I won't forget and just carry on, because I have done that before. So that's where I'm going to put the buttonholes. Just make sure they're fastened in. There you go. You're at the bottom. Make sure you get the right thread. Your last double crochet, like I said, in that first chain. Chain 1. Turn your work. You're working on the wrong side now. Oh, I've got my yarn stuck. And all you want to do, this row is a lot easier. You don't have to think. It's 1 double crochet per stitch. All the way around the neck. And we'll stop in this corner. I've gone all the way around. I have took my stitch markers out. I marked them equally as you saw before. And how I did it was go all up, back up the left side, round the neck. You get to the last corner before you're going down the straight on the right hand side. Put 1 stitch on the straight, miss a double crochet, chain 1, then work 7 double crochets again, miss a double crochet and chain 1, 7 double crochets down the front, and then for your next button, there it is, buttonhole, miss a double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet all the way down to the bottom. I've gone all the way down to the bottom of the right hand side. Turn it around so you can see. There you go. I've just started coming back up. You come all the way back up, all the way around, and go back down to the bottom of the left. And when you get there, I'll meet you there, because then we start doing a nice edging on the bottom, and we do finish on the right hand side. And then it will be the same on the sleeves. You're back at the bottom left, chain 1, just to take it around the corner. And you know how you've done 3 double crochet rows here? Put a double crochet in one of the ends and another one, and then you're going to do the picot like you've done for the jacket in the next stitch. So that's 1 double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet, up to daisy, don't slip stitch. There you go. And then in this space, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then make the picot. And you do this all the way around. When you've got to the bottom left hand corner, chain 1, you want 2 double crochet, picot, 2 double crochet, picot, all the way around. The first 2 double crochet lands at the bottom of the button band. The picot ended up in the first chain from your 112 chains. Excuse me. Then I put 1 double crochet in the chain 1 and 1 double crochet in the group 3 bottom. Then it's a picot. What you want in every chain 4, you want 4 stitches. So depending how it goes around, and I'll show you that this is a repeat. In the first chain there is picot, 2 double crochet, picot. That's your 4 stitches. So on and so on, and then again it repeats on the 4th chain space. Picot, 2 double crochet, picot, and it will repeat. You'll notice that as it goes around, you'll get two picots in one of the chain spaces. And actually you'll notice as you go around, if you don't get that every so often, you'll know maybe you've missed a double crochet, or you've not put enough in each chain space. Now when you get to the other side, keep doing that same rhythm, 2 double crochet, picot. Your picot, you want it to match the other side, because it doesn't close this cardigan. It's got no, it kind of gradually opens at the bottom the way it's been made. So you want your picot around after the last group of 3 trebles, so either in the space or in that natural stitch there, that chain. And then you want 2 double crochet at the bottom of your button band to match the other side. Now you can either chain 1 and slip stitch into that double crochet there, or just slip stitch. Just see how it goes, how it looks. You want it to have a nice bend, the same as the other side, because people, you know, depending on who you're going to give this to or people buy from you, they're going to see it. So you want a nice smooth run going around. So that's how you adjust the other side. Keep the pattern the same, 2 double crochet, picot, but it's where you put it. So say as you're getting to your last 2 chains spaces, you can adjust so long as your picot lands similar space as your first one. And that's that one. Then after that, I'll come back. I'll do mine off camera. As you can see, I've done a bit. Then we'll do these sleeve edgings. Now you can leave this sleeve if you like, and then you can fold it back if it's too long for baby, or you can do what I'm going to do like I've done for this one. So come back when you've finished your bottom edge, leave your ends like I do to the end, and then you can watch a bit of telly and do your sewing your ends in. So it'll be the sleeves next, the sleeve edging.